Hi, everyone. I'm Steve here with Pastor Victor Brote. Welcome, Pastor.
Thank you. So glad to be here.
So, you and I pray almost every day together, and something that we always do in most of the time, or in our prayer time, one thing that we do is commit our ways to God, commit what we do to God. We just do that together. And it sure gives you kind of a peace of mind. When you pray that, you got to trust it, because sometimes things might not look so good, but you commit it to the Lord, He's going to make things right. So what verse do you have for us?
It's Proverbs 16:3. Again, Proverbs 16:3. And a lot of these little short verses are so good to say, how does this work for me? And try to listen in. Verse 3, 16:3. Commit to the Lord whatever you do, and He will establish your plans. It's like whichever direction that you go, up, down, north, south, east, west, if it's committed to the Lord, I mean, truly, actually committed to the Lord, it's as if the pathway is kind of cut out for you to go. You don't know you're taking that pathway, but God does. And He has something for you on the way. And it helps you to relax as you go through life. Not to just say, bless it because I'm doing it, but no, commit it to looking, commit your pathway to looking throughout this day, the day that God gives you today, to find the things that He would have you do for His sake. And when that direction is kind of adjusted, then your magnetic north is a magnet that draws you in the right directions for the Lord purposes. Make sense?
Yeah, it might not feel good or might not have been what you think that you wanted when you commit it to Him and it's going what you think is sideways. But yet, with that discomfort that sometimes comes with it, there's also an underlying confidence and peace that you have when you're really trusting Him.
Yeah, it's so good when you do it that way. It's like your eyes are open to the opportunities instead of I'm going to walk over this situation and right past it, and all of a sudden you're 5 miles down the road, so to speak, and you go, I could have done something about that. I could have reacted differently. But when it's committed to the Lord, it kind of opens your eyes and you see the opportunities better. At least that's what my experience has been.
Yeah, that's a good point, because when you really trust in God, you're going, okay, this is good for a reason because I committed it to Him, and maybe it was something that failed. Maybe it was a business that failed, but it's a good thing when you commit it to Him, and it's going to end up being a positive for sure. So,
it's so wonderful to know that you have a purpose.
Yeah. So
sorry, the video went a little.
Yeah, that's okay. So thanks for being with us, Pastor. We always appreciate your insight, and we will see you next time.
All righty.